Hello everyone, Crypto Knights here, coming at you with another video. This will be tutorial part 2. We're going to go over triggers today. Excuse me. If this is your first time checking out one of my videos, this is basically set around the Apex Trader bot. If you liked my videos, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave any questions or comments down below in the comments section. And of course, if you do enjoy these videos, feel free to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring my bell. And of course, welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining me. Just a real quick, although I'm not going into any technical analysis today with this video, I just want to remind you guys, I'm not here to give you financial advice to tell you how to spend your money or where to put it. I'm not your financial advisor or anything like that. I'm just here to give you my thoughts on the market, my strategies, and what I'm doing. And as you can see right now, I am not doing anything. Obviously this stuff down here below, this is like the third time I'm doing this video, and I forgot to delete some stuff from before, and it was trying to buy. Luckily, I don't have anything available right now, as it's moved to another account, earning me money with some margin trading, which has done me very well today. So what we're going to talk about today are triggers. I went over on the previous video, which I will shoot a card up in there for you to link you back if you missed it. The first video was just to get you started. It wasn't anything special. It was just to show you how to get you started by setting up your API keys, showing you the link the Apex Trader has, and its step-by-step instructions, how to get a strategy, pick your strategy, pick your coins, see how those coins are doing, and get you going. So now that you're going, you're finding out, hey, there's a lot more to this. So we're going to go into triggers today and a few other, I'm going to go over some of the other links over here, which we'll do right now. So this is your balances. This tells you what you currently have sitting in Binance. So as you can see, I really don't have a lot going on. I do have some BNB. The reason you want some Binance coin is in Binance itself, in your account, you can go to settings and choose to have it use Binance coin to pay for your fees. If you do that, it'll reduce your fees by an additional 25%, which I recommend. Over time, it will save you a lot of money. Your logs, well, it lets you know what's going on. So if you're having an issue and you have to go into support, your log will help the admin or the support person track down what the issue is and give you a hand with that. We're not going to go into auto DCA today. Your indicators, based upon your strategy, it's going to let you know if you have anything, if anything's been triggered by in your indicators to buy, or if you have a sell with indicators, it'll let you know that as well. So we'll go back over here to position. So again, not much going on with me as I'm waiting for this little mini rally to finish going up and down, and I'll take it from there. This week should be interesting. After Christmas, we'll have a couple days of some really interesting trading, but I'll go into that into another video. Alright, so you realize that you have a strategy and there's a lot more going on. Alright, so first thing you're going to do is set up your default strat. Now right now I do not have buy enabled, but typically you'll want to enable buy, sell, and if you're running an auto DCA as well. You're going to pick your stable coin. This will tell if you have a panic trigger, tell the bot what to sell, what to panic sell into. So you have TUSD, PAX, and of course Tether. You want to set this to 0, or in this case infinity, and then your strategy. So for me, and of course this will be renamed later on. I'm not publishing my strategy yet, but we'll get to it. Nightmare is my sideways strat, so that's my default. So now I want to create a trigger. I want to create a trigger so when Bitcoin moves a certain percentage up or down, I want my bot to stop buying and give it a minute to catch up. Reason being is when Bitcoin makes a big jump, either up or down, the alt will lag behind, but you might still be buying, and you could be buying into a very bad position, at least in my thoughts. So we're going to create a new trigger. We're going to call this BTC stop. I'm going to set this as a priority, first priority. Now, really quick, if you're using other strats might have, aside from sideways strat, they'll have a bullish strat and a bearish strat. So they'll have a trigger specifically for that. So that would be your first trigger, and then you can go into Discord. If you have any questions, go into the strategies area, whichever strat you're using, and usually up on top here with pin messages, they will have instructions, whether it's a screenshot or whatever, on how to set up those strats. So in this case, I don't have a bear and bull strat, so it's just a sideways strat. So then I'm going to set this as a priority 1, cool down in about 5 minutes, and it's based on the pairs of Bitcoin and USDT. So my trigger strategy for this is the BT stop 1, and I will plug in my defaults. All right, there you go. So buy wouldn't be enabled, but sell would be enabled, and sell will be enabled. We're not going to auto DCA it in this case because, again, you want to see how far it goes down or whatever before you let that kick in, and then you would just update it. And there you go. Your first trigger is set. So now I want to set a second trigger, and that trigger is going to be a panic sell. So we'll go up here again to create trigger. We will name this BTC panic. Panic sell, and we're going to set this as a priority 2. Reason being is I want it to stop buying first. So in case of a dump, let's say, like that just recently happened, if I was trading, then the first priority would be this. So, because not, sometimes Bitcoin will make some jumps, but nothing major, and you can recover, but you just don't want to buy into any bad positions. So that's going to be my first priority. Now, in this case, and I'll just show you here real quick. You can see, oops, let's try that again. Alright, so here we can see basically Bitcoin just dropped massively. So if I was actually trading, then the first part of this, probably this candle here, by the time it got about halfway here, it would have stopped buying for me. So I wasn't buying on the downtrend. And then, once we got around here, then this one would be the one that would kick in. So in this strategy, I'm going for my BTC dump. We want sell enabled, and we want a panic sell to stable. Strategy, obviously the one I'm currently using. So in the case of that dump, it would have come to trigger 2. It would have seen, the indicators I have set for it, and then it would have panic sold everything and sold it directly to stable. So in this case, USDT. The reason you want that is in a massive dump, you want to protect your positions. So it will get you out of all your current positions, and yes, you'll take a loss, and then it'll take all that Bitcoin, put it into a stable coin while Bitcoin continues to drop, with the idea being that when it hits bottom and then you rebuy back in, you've at least broke even. That's the idea behind it. So then here I'm going to, well, I'm not going to now, but I would click buy enabled, pick my strategy that, once it buys back in, that's the default strategy it's going to go to, and then you would click rebuy base, buy enabled, and you could even do sell enabled if you wanted. and then you would hit update, and there you go. You now have your basic trigger settings. Now we'll go to the Strat Center real quick, and I'll just give you guys an idea, and we'll search for Venom. So with Venom, you have your Venom trigger, which you need to throw in there for when you're setting up your triggers. He has a barrel strat, a sideways strat, and a bullet strat. So you might have three triggers. All right. So we'll go back to my bots. Go to triggers. So in this case, you would have your default state. Then you would have your first priority being the trigger that alternates between the sideways bear and your bull strats. And then you could have a panic sell, or you could use a buy stop first and then a panic sell. So however you want to do it. But these triggers are awesome because it will help prevent you from getting wrecked, which can happen very easily in this market. So you want to have the proper triggers set up, so in case you're not at your bot, you're at work, you're sleeping, and something happens with Bitcoin or whatever pair, Ethereum pairs or whatever you're using, at least there'll be some protection for you. Triggers are extremely important to use. Again, you can just go in to Discord, and there are a lot of people out there that can give you a hand. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helped clear it up a little bit on how to set up triggers. A very basic setup, but very, very useful, and I recommend going with your triggers instead of just letting it do its thing. I do want to say this though, especially if you're new to the cryptocurrency space, this bot's not going to make you millions of dollars tomorrow. It's a very slow process, and it requires a hand. You have to learn how to do a technical analysis. There's a lot of people on YouTube that offer technical analysis on a daily basis. They're excellent, and you need to learn to form your own opinions and make your judgment calls from there. The bot is not, you just can't leave a bot unattended for days at a time. Never, if I'm not at my computer, it's on my phone, and I am consistently looking at the market just to make sure I'm not getting caught out there. And I recommend the same for you, because 1 minute you could be doing great, and then all of a sudden 5 minutes later you're negative 20% in the red down the board, and it's going to take days, maybe sometimes even weeks for you to recover from that, or you're going to get stuck taking a huge loss. So it's really important to keep in mind the bot is a helpful tool, and if used properly can increase your Bitcoin holdings, can make you money. But if you're not looking at the market and deciding at times that, hey, maybe I need to turn the bot off for a while, because it looks like there's about to be some volatile movements, it's okay to do that. And like I said, I'm in that position right now where I know that we've been in the rally, but since a couple days ago I've realized that we're starting to see the end of the rally, so there's going to be a lot of up and down movement. And so to be on the safe side, I got out of all my positions. I sold with a profit, moved everything into Tether until I brought everything over to do some margin trading and taking advantage of that volatility. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also if you do enjoy these videos, don't forget that subscribe button and click on that bell. It'll let you know when I drop these videos. Feel free to leave any comments or anything down below. If you are new to Apex Trader, you want to try it, in the description there are links. There's a link that will take you directly to Apex Trader. It's a 7-day free trial. You get to use the bot to its full capacity. It doesn't slow down. There's no sign up now to get all these extra features. You can use the bot 100% as it is for 7 days. At the end of the 7 days, You have to sign up for a subscription. Right now it's $35. Sometime after Christmas, you will see a price increase once version 0.10 comes out to $50. So if you sign up now and set up your recurring payments and do not let your payments slip, then you can stay on that $35 for as long as you use the bot. If you do miss a payment and the bot shuts off, you revert to that $50 payment. So I hope everyone has an awesome Christmas. I don't know if I'll throw out another video today for technical analysis. I might do it tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll see. But I hope you guys have a great holiday. Thank you for watching, and happy trading. And Kryptonite's out.